Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural episode of the ForTheKids Podcast by the Kids with your hosts, Dylan Otan
Yo, what's going on?
and Thomas Williams. Yo. Today we got a jam-packed podcast for you. We have E-Girls. We have the new Avengers Endgame movie. We have Martin Shkreli. And we have many other topics that might come up in the process.
All the topics are coming up. Don't worry.
Very diverse board of topics.
I'd like to introduce.
Diverse, not racist.
I'd like to introduce our guest for today's inaugural podcast. My good buddy Ethan.
That's me.
I have my good buddy Logan. I have my good buddy Tyler.
No, I don't want that.
I have my good buddy Nick.
Hello.
And I have my good buddy Richard.
Hi.
Good to know we're all good buddies.
This is the Kids.
Oh, God.
And you're listening to the For the Kids podcast by the Kids.
So, how about that, Avengers? E-Girls, excuse me. We're starting with E-Girls. So, how about those E-Girls? Anybody a big fan of them?
Are E-Girls okay for the gaming community? Thoughts, opinions, concerns? Do we like big boobs?
Definitely lots of thoughts. I have lots of thoughts.
I would definitely like big boobs, though. I have to cut it off at a certain point, you know?
Okay.
There's definitely a threshold that's reached.
This podcast's definitely a hashtag for the kids.
Hashtag for the kids. Don't forget that, viewers. Hashtag for the kids. If there's any viewers out there, that probably will never happen, but hashtag for the kids.
Is it okay to sell your body for money?
I forgot to mute my mic. Okay, hello.
Oh, and this is my good buddy Logan.
Hello. What's going on? Are you
Logan,
podcasting?
welcome to the For the Kids by the Kids podcast.
Oh, for the kids by the
Yep,
kids.
we're
This
definitely
is
children.
my environment. Hell yeah.
So Logan, just want to update you. We're talking about E-Girls. Are they good for the community? Is it worth it selling your body on the internet for League of Legends?
Okay.
You know,
As far as e-girls go, I think they're vital to the community, not just good for the community. Certain e-girls are necessary for any community of gamers to strive, because the gamers don't normally get to see the female body. So giving them that in a small, cheap package is just beneficial for everybody involved.
Well, maybe.
Maybe
you know what kind of e-girl is y'all's kind of e-girl? You know, are you looking for a girl in the deep U cut with the big tits? You know, or are you looking for one that's gonna give you a little bit of play stupid? You know,
I'm always on
I'd go
Twitch.
with neither.
I'm always on Twitch to find someone playing a game. I'm never there to actually watch the person,
I don't watch.
no matter
Twitch.
who it is.
I feel like if I'm gonna jerk off, I can find better places. Twitch.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I'm gonna have to be
Richard,
with
who's
on that
talking
one.
about jerking off? We're just talking about e-girls.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of little kids that are jerking off. I mean, it's pretty clear,
And I'm sure the e-girls don't condone that activity.
You're right.
They don't
I just want to know. I want to
They-
know
they
how
do
some
it
of these
secretly.
streamers feel. How some of these streamers feel that they're getting beat out by an e-girl. You know.
Oh, I'm a streamer that's getting beat
You know-
out by e-girls right now.
You know, as a
Twitch.tv/logo594, follow.
Yeah, TTV.
As a competitive gamer,
Oh,
as a high level competitive gamer, how would you feel knowing that you're not getting as much credit for the work you're putting in as someone who is able to, I guess, build an audience based off of other things? Do you think it's discrediting?
I don't think it's discrediting towards me. I just think it's more crediting towards the e-girl that gets a lot more attention than I would, then I don't think it hurts me per se. It helps them. Doesn't necessarily hurt me, because even if they weren't streaming, they're not really affecting my viewership stats at all.
What are you defining as an e-girl?
Any girl that streams, honestly, like.
If you're saying that, then you have to split it up, because there's girls that stream that are just personalities, like guys that.
The term
I guess are the majority. I guess the question you have to ask is: I separate the two. Is the majority of Twitch viewers there for the content or the entertainment?
Definitely.
That's a good question.
I'd say the content.
I'd say the entertainment.
I would say the entertainment.
Is a Twitch stream defined by the game that they're playing, or the person that's playing the game?
Person that's playing the game, 100%.
And is it defined? Is the qualities of the personality? Is the qualities of the personality in that person greater than the skill of that person? So if they're absolutely, I guess it coincides.
I think it's a mix.
You expect a player to be good.
There's a mix, because you have players that are more entertaining than they are good at whatever game they play, and then there are people that are just better than entertaining.
Yeah, the fucking silent droids that sit there and play games.
Shroud's a perfect example. We can all pretty much agree Shroud has minimal personality, I think.
No, I think you're upsetting our viewer base of 0.
I might be upsetting my viewer base. Who cares?
Our viewer base of 0, Logan, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, Shroud is not... He doesn't have as much of a personality as most of the big streamers.
But if you look at XQC...
But his skill is huge mechanically. And if you look at XQC, he's not the best player out there for mechanical skill and all that, but he's entertaining as hell to watch.
I think if we want to talk about personality, and we're talking about e-girls, I think we need to bring up the original, the greatest, Casey Tron. You see, Casey Tron is a classic. I'm sure all our viewers, hashtag, they are Casey Tron, hashtag for the kids.
Or if you want a better example of entertaining and skill...
Jenna Marbles.
Dr. Disrespect.
Okay, Dr. Disrespect. Okay, back to Casey.
Dr. Disrespect's on the opposite end of no skill and maximum,
he has skill.
Entertainment value.
He has
skill. He's
I'm not saying no skill, no skill. I'm just saying comparatively to other pro players, he is not one of them.
Okay, fuck Dr. Disrespect.
He's pretty average.
Casey Tron.
He's pretty average, but he's not a pro player, is what I'm saying.
For the average player, he's above average, but he's not Shroud level.
We're not talking about This is about e-thoughts. Dr. Disrespect's on e-thought.
He's kind of
on the topic of content versus
that's what I'm bringing.
Entertainment versus skill.
Yeah,
the original question, which was
Casey Tron is all the people make fun of her. People donated to make fun of her, but they donated and they watched her because she had giant tits. She sucked at League, but people wanted to see her play. Not only was it they wanted to see her play bad, and then have people be like, "Why are you bullying me, Chad? Why are you bullying me?" But also because she had giant tits. Now nobody cares.
And do you think it's bad that she just wanted to stream while also having big tits?
No, I don't think it's bad at all. I don't think it's bad at all. Go make that money, girl. That's what I say.
I think if you're saying it's bad that e-girls exist like that, then there's going to be people that are saying,
I'm not saying that.
I mean, does anyone think they're having them is objectively bad for the community?
If there's a demand for it, then who cares?
I mean, there's some out there that are
yeah. Oh, I legitimately don't care. If there's people that are going to spend $2,500 for other people to send them panties or something, I really don't care. Our markets do not overlap. The people that would watch my channel are not the same people that are going to be donating hundreds of dollars to these e-girl streamers. Yeah. So it's not like them existing hurts me.
Yes. See, the thing is there's demand for them, and the people that are watching that probably aren't watching other stuff anyways, so they shouldn't really harm anyone else.
And I think it's dangerous to group them all together. I've heard
okay, so can we, when you're referring to e-girls, are you referring to titty streamers or...
so that's what I was getting ready to say. Can you group actual competitive girl gamers with e-girls?
No. Okay, so
I disagree.
There's a different genre. So should the So should a competitive girl gamer get paid more, make more money than an e-girl?
I mean, that's not really up to us to decide.
I mean, I think that's like a
Money-
hope.
money's never
Where
really,
do you
like-
spend? Where do you spend your money?
I'd say hopefully, but it's not realistic
Yeah, I
for me
would
to
say
say
for
either
like
way.
a work aspect, I would imagine the competitive player would put in more work, considering they'd actually play games competitively for.
That's
a
what I
living.
was saying. Like, yeah, hopefully they'd make more
But
than
I
an
doubt it.
e-girl
Yes,
that recognizes that they're only streaming for people to say, "Hey, look at me and donate to me."
So how is that good for a competitive gaming community where some of these guys who are putting, 80 hours a week in these games are not
Well, I
getting
wouldn't
near the
consider
same kind of
Twitch to
views?
be a competitive gaming
And
community.
not only that, but competitive
definitely
gamers
a
get.
scene. Twitch.
I'm not saying Twitch, but I'm saying that there are like people who stream, that there is that competitive community, and there's competitive players in these different esports that play on that platform and stream on that platform. How do you think they feel knowing the amount of time they put into a game is getting outdone by someone who's a better entertainer than them?
Well,
So I
what
don't
I'd
think-
say is that, like, what I was saying before, I don't think the markets overlap too much. If people are going to be watching for, like, insane competitive gaming plays and all that, you're not going to have your viewers siphoned off by somebody who's got big tits and is bad at the game.
I think,
Not only that, but
I want
competitive
to say
gamers also
before we
get
move on,
sponsored.
Is that like it's dangerous to like
The sponsorships, you're right.
group everyone together because I know I've like seen interviews with like female Twitch streamers, kind of like I linked one. She's just playing League, right? I don't know if she's good, I don't know if she's bad, but she's not showing her tits. And like female streamers who are just playing games, just being personalities, just like Logan would, And
I don't have a personality.
they have people come into their stream expecting that. So I could say there's like a danger to the community for the girl streamers who aren't doing that.
Plus,
You
I
guys
think
see
we're
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Plus, we're underestimating the work. These e-girls, showing off their tits and stuff like that. They're applying tons of makeup before they go on the stream. They're
They
doing
got
the
to
hard
think about
work with
what
the makeup.
outfit should I wear for the stream today? Things that I don't think about.
What outfit shows my tits off the best? I
Right.
don't have to always think about that. But
What do the men want today?
And
You
that's a
could think
struggle.
about it, Logan. You could go on some male fashion advice.
Actually, there were a couple of times where I would like intentionally not wear my Waffle House shirt.
Can you please tell us in the chat
Do
of
you
this
have-
YouTube video whether you
Yeah.
whether you want to see
I'm
Logan's
like,
tits or not?
okay, face cam's on today. I need to probably not wear the Waffle House shirt right now.
Yeah, please tell us in the chat if you want to see Logan's tits or not. Let us know, yes or no. Please let us know.
I mean,
You can avoid the question about yourself, Dylan.
What about myself?
You're what everyone wants to see.
They don't know what I look like. It's a mystery.
So where's this
It's a
podcast being
podcast.
streamed?
It's
Yeah.
being
Oh,
YouTube
are we
or whatever.
recording?
Tyler's just recording
Okay.
it, yeah.
Recorded.
Anything
I think you
else
should
on
probably
the
just use this
e-girls,
as like
or-
a test run. I don't know if you
You
should.
know, I
this.
think
this
to round off the e-girls,
Can we talk about that?
is it good for the community?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
Yes,
there.
it
I
does
don't think you can get rid of
demand.
it.
Entertainment.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't call it
entertaining.
good or bad.
Yeah, it's
I'd
there.
say
I wouldn't
no for the. I'd say it's not good for the community for the girls who want to stream normally who are getting overly
it becomes a
sexualized.
little objectifying.
Yeah,
It
I would
sets a
say
kind of
that, yeah.
bad precedent.
And there's ones out there that like exploit their fans too. Like I know Armorant had like a thing around her where she was like she claimed to be like single or something and she used that to get more money from her fans, but
Wow.
someone found out she's actually married.
I mean, I don't. I mean,
Wow,
that's just like
a power move.
that's kind of just playing a role.
power
But
move.
that's also like playing a role. To be fair, they're like a lot of like Twitch streamers. Like, I mean, Dr. Disrespect, he kind of plays like
Playing
a
a
role and stuff
character.
like that. He's playing a character,
guess,
you know.
No, it's a
So I
power
can
move,
understand.
though.
I mean, that is like deceiving.
But
like, being
no, I mean like
single,
she
but,
plays
I mean,
herself. It's not a role.
I
That's
mean,
true. Like Dr.
but-
Disrespect plays
Yeah, that's an actual
a
character.
more
Well,
absurd character.
Yeah, but I mean, like in a certain extent, like each YouTuber, like every YouTuber has a certain.
Persona.
They're not. Most YouTubers aren't exactly themselves. You know, they have some sort of exaggeration of some kind. You know, that might not be her exactly in real life. I mean, obviously. So, but
I
even
hope
then,
not.
I'm not really gonna blame. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, she played off a single to like entice some of her fans. I mean, like, dude, I don't think you should hope to try and get married to this chick or something like that. You know, like, I don't know.
But it's exploitative if they do, even if
yeah.
they're like the exploited are being dumb. Like
Oh,
it's still
spoilers.
exploitative.
So, all right. Well, that was the e-girls. Moving on to the.
Please let us
next...
please let us know in the
Oh, no.
chat what you think of e-girls. I to read it, guys. So we really appreciate the feedback.
He's not gonna read it.
They're not gonna read it. Nobody's watching this.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching this. Fuck
yeah.
y'all.
The
Nobody's
next,
watching this.
our next
Hashtag
topic
for the kids.
for the evening, Avengers Endgame. You know,
Okay, so I haven't
think
seen it
we
yet.
all saw.
I have not seen the new trailer. I do not plan on watching.
I have not seen the new trailer.
I
I haven't seen
the
Infinity
saw
War,
it
so
on
I
You don't
suppose-
plan on watching the
Infinity
new trailer?
War. I think
No,
we've
I
all
don't
have we all watched Captain
Or you
Marvel?
don't plan on seeing the new movie?
So
I
I
haven't
can.
seen the last two movies, so I think I should probably just
So,
leave. 'Cause
Logan,
I don't feel like having either of them spoiled.
Let me explain. Let me give you my explanation, Logan. So I only watched the first trailer of movies like Avengers and Captain Marvel and stuff like that. I only watched the first trailer to get hyped for, and I don't watch anything after that because I don't need to get spoiled on it. Like
I have
it's
to
just
agree with
not-
Dylan on this.
it's not. I mean, like it's just more unnecessary stuff. Like I know I'm going to
Yeah,
see
they-
the movies. There's no point in like seeing extra stuff, you know.
Yeah, they
so
give away a
Right.
lot. In
That's
the
understandable.
I watched the newest trailer and I was spoiled. Something was spoiled to me in the trailer, and I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I will not watch the new trailer.
Don't
Actually,
watch the new trailer if you don't want to get
So-
spoiled.
So Marvel just released their new poster graphics of who all is still left in, and we can show it on the.
Yeah, I'm
video
also
screen.
avoiding that like the plague, but it is down there. So I'm sure most of our viewers have seen that. So
They've
So they
also
just
said
released the
Two
new-
viewers.
They released that graphic, and if you notice, it is perfectly balanced with the ones that are living and the ones that are, I guess what would you call it? Dusted.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ted.
dusted. So
Yeah.
so that new poster is out. Just to give kind of a rundown: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk.
I don't think we need to read off
Hawkeye,
all these.
Rocket Raccoon, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man. What's the Valkyrie girl's name? Is she just Valkyrie?
yeah.
Yeah, Valkyrie, the Wakandan sidekick, chick with no hair, Nebula,
oh god,
War
we're listing them all.
Machine.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Gain
Woo,
that watch time.
Yeah.
every
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo,
Give them the
Wong.
Pepper
the
Potts,
10-minute ad.
and
Yeah.
the guy from Spider-Man.
Yes, the guy.
Oh,
What's
what's
his
that dude's
name?
name?
Happy Hogan.
Well, yeah,
Happy
what's the
Hogan.
yeah, there you go. I actually knew all these. That's actually really surprising.
So
Yeah.
that's the living people, and there's a good crew that are dead.
Y'all can see that. I'm sure y'all have seen the image. Now, a question I have for y'all is there anybody that y'all actually think is going to stay dead in this movie? Like, is there
Yeah,
anybody you
nah.
actually think is going to die?
You know, if I had,
Thanos.
if I were
Wait.
a betting man, my money
Agree.
would be 100% on
Mr. Stark.
Steve Rogers fading away. I don't know if he'll die,
So
but
Yeah.
he'll take a back seat.
Gamora.
maybe.
Gamora.
Yeah.
Gamora
Wait,
might
do you
be
mean stay dead
permanent.
as in not come back, or like they die in this movie and just don't come back?
Die,
Yeah,
like dead,
like-
never an Avenger again.
Yeah, like
Or just
get
perma
out.
dead.
or
I'm
they
thinking
get
we'll see a little role reversal where Iron Man might be perma-dead after this movie.
So,
Yeah.
so if we think about this from a realistic point of
Yeah, the
view,
most
we know
common
at
thing.
least Robert and Chris Evans's contracts are done after this
Yeah.
movie.
They could realistically sign more contracts.
They could,
They
to be
could,
fair.
but do they want to?
It could be in the contract to not tell you that they
But
signed
also-
the contract.
Kevin Feige has come out and said only 2 of the original 6 Avengers are surviving this movie.
I
Oh.
don't
Really?
know if that's. I haven't seen that at all. I don't know if that's
That's like all over the place, Dylan. I don't know how you haven't seen that.
okay. I don't know.
Really?
Okay. I
2 of the original 6. So who we can? So Iron Man, Captain America, Thor,
Hulk.
Hulk, Ant-Man. No, Ant-Man's not an original one, huh?
Black
No,
Widow
I
and
don't think so.
Black
Hawkeye.
Widow and
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So Black Widow could die off because even though she may get a movie, it could be a she was before.
a
like her
yeah.
time at Shield, you know.
I think basically got to think about what they have the most future profit? Like, how do they advance the storyline after this is resolved?
Yeah.
Can you? I guess here's the thing: we can sit down and say we can say, could there be an Iron Man 4?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean,
I'm gonna say they think the Iron Man market's drained.
I
They've
guess
gone
there
through all the
could be,
power scaling they
probably,
can with
but-
Iron Man.
Yeah.
So I feel like Iron Man's out.
So Iron Man can't have a new movie.
Probably not.
It can, but I wouldn't
I don't-
see.
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
see that
see
as likely.
But is it more likely to have another Iron Man movie or another Captain America movie?
Probably
Neither.
Iron Man.
I don't
I'd say
think
more
either.
likely
I
for
think
Iron
they're-
Man,
honestly,
actually.
I think they're
I think
branching
they're
out. I don't think
both
they're gonna do either. I think they're branch
they
out into
wouldn't-
new stuff.
They probably wouldn't do either, but like Dylan said,
Yeah.
because they want to branch out with new stuff.
I
but-
also want to
So how do
mention.
you?
Yeah, we're
Can I
in the
just?
end
I
game
meant
now.
I looked up Ethan's original thing, and there's nothing talking about this. Like
I've seen that like all over the place.
I have no idea where you've seen this, Ethan. I've definitely just looked it up. I don't see anything about it. That's like
Fake news.
trustworthy. Yeah, I don't. But what I would say, I don't think anybody's actually going to die. I think like Captain America and Iron Man are gonna be pushed back into like, oh, we're retiring, or just something to where like they're like being put in a backseat role, basically. I can't see them like perma killing anybody. Like, just I don't know.
No, they're, I don't think they're gonna kill. I don't think they're.
Who is the Nick Fury going forward?
Probably
What?
Nick Fury.
Who is
Probably Nick Fury
going
when he
forward?
comes back.
Nick Fury when he's undusted.
So you're saying Nick Fury will continue? I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's
Actually, you're probably right about this, T-Bone. I feel like Nick Fury is due for a replacement.
who is it?
Who else
They're
is missing an eye.
confirmed. There's going to be an Eternals
That's true.
movie, but there's got to be someone or something that the Avengers get they come around, or there's got to be someone that leads the pack.
I mean, I think Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange are the future of this year. I think that's what they're definitely pointing to. I mean, I think Captain Marvel. I mean,
You
I think
think-
all the Guardians of the Galaxy packs going to come back, and clearly, I mean, they've already
Yeah,
approved the new
Guardians
movie
3.
with James Gunn. So I mean, I think they're definitely going in a direction towards space, honestly. So
Let's
And I think-
let's make a tier list. So I'll pull up a document.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
wait, what are we making a tier list of?
The best
Who
fast
is
food.
the
God.
strongest Avengers going? Who's the strongest Avengers, and who we think could go
Captain
forward in the
Marvel.
pack?
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
So-
Captain
Thor.
Marvel and Thor and
Yeah.
Doctor.
Captain Marvel.
Thor, Doctor Strange.
I'd say Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Thor.
Wait, that are alive or just in
Yeah,
total?
no, we're saying in general. So in that's like
Oh,
alive
yeah.
or dead right now.
Also
Who
Scarlet
is
Witch is pretty powerful.
who's
if
the
not
the A
Dr.
tier?
Manhattan.
Yeah.
The A tier.
Man.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah, I would definitely just say Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Thor, and Scarlet Witch,
Scarlet
maybe.
Witch.
Those,
Yeah.
those are
Vision.
S tier.
Yeah.
Vision also, yeah, Vision.
Yeah,
that
Vision
can't
S tier,
be
yeah.
yours.
So
Yeah.
S.
Except for in
an S
Infinity
tier.
War, Vision was
Those
sent
are all
away.
S tier.
Who?
Maybe
Okay.
Wu. I don't know. We have seen literally nothing.
Wong.
Yeah, not really seen.
Yeah,
He's like
Wong.
Fucking
Yeah,
racist.
or Wong.
The
Oh,
comedic
yeah.
relief character.
I'm not racist. The character mispronounced his name. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, mispronunciation.
Mhm.
No.
So Doctor Strange is the master of the mythic arts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's his thing. But is he protected like Thor and Captain Marvel are from? I feel like in a defense sense.
I mean, yeah,
What-
he
What
can,
justifies him? So I have Captain Marvel, Thor, and Doctor Strange in our S tier, and Vision and Scarlet Witch.
He has really good recovery time on all of his attacks.
I
Yeah.
would say that they're all S tier because they literally have unlimited options. They're all the
Controls
people.
time.
Yeah, actually,
He's a magic man.
Time's
Like,
so
He's
strong.
a
Like I
wizard.
would even put Hulk in there because all these people have unlimited things. Like
well, he
they're all
controls
clearly-
time with the time stone, but he doesn't have it anymore.
Well, I'm
It was
sure
already
that
kind of
doesn't-
proven that it was already proven that Hulk gets shit on by Thor.
But like,
Yeah.
what doesn't like what matters is that like these characters just have exponential options.
It also
like,
matters. Are we
like-
going off of comic books or are we going off of
no,
movies?
we're going off the
Probably the
movies.
movies.
We're not going off
Okay.
the
Because
comic
Hulk
books.
is invincible in the comic books or whatever.
Like
so-
all these fucking characters are basically invincible.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair enough.
yeah,
Like
I mean,
Iron Man had a god suit that came out of his skin.
like Captain Marvel, like in her
Yeah.
movie,
Oh
literally
yeah, the
had
nano
like just
armor.
Yeah, the
or
nano
whatever.
suit or whatever.
like Captain Marvel literally just became like just started unleashing all her powers towards the end of the movie and
Yeah,
just
she
like fucking.
turned
I mean,
on
just
SP
they, all these
shoots
characters. Like Doctor Strange is also super strong because he does magic, so he has literally unlimited things he can possibly do.
Yeah.
So like he can teleport anywhere. Like he can insta teleport anywhere, so you can just avoid any damage. and just do whatever he wants, basically.
And turn
So,
back time. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so going forward from there, who?
Well, wait,
is-
can't he not turn back time anymore?
No time.
Well,
stone.
technically, without the time stone, no.
Right, because they had the Eye of Agimoto or whatever.
Yeah, but
He's not dead.
we're gonna assume that was his maximum power. We're assuming
was
everyone's
his
at
peak.
their
Yeah.
their
Oh
peak.
well, yeah, okay.
So we're
yeah,
talking like Super Inferno.
I forget,
like
yeah, he's also
Supernova,
dead. That's
Captain
another good-
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be powerful.
I mean,
he's
I guess if we're
deceased.
gonna talk about peak, you have to consider Peter Quill Celestial.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything that would like he's just survived
But
an
just-
Infinity Stone.
I mean, just knowing that he had celestial powers is enough to get him S tier.
Yeah,
But
I'd
he
say
hasn't.
so.
But he hasn't. But that doesn't. He hasn't shown that at all.
he doesn't use them or anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't
that
shown it,
much.
but if we're
He-
talking
but he
about
still
like
has it.
Pac-Man.
I guess
possible,
when it came to when the going got tough, he didn't have it. So I don't.
And
think
when
you
they
can
fought in
consider
Avengers,
it.
yeah, when he fought in Infinity War, he just shot
Well,
he
but-
just shot guns.
But you're not. That's not his peak.
Yeah.
That's
If
the
we're
peak
talking
we've
about their
seen.
peak-
That's the peak we've seen.
okay, so we're making the tier
His
list off of the
peak was
peak we've
probably in
seen, not the
Guardians of the Galaxy
peak that's
2.
possible.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, the peak for all
Yes,
these characters
the
can
peak
literally
we've
do
seen.
anything.
So how about this?
Wait.
We just do it based off of Infinity War.
Yeah, that's what we're
Okay.
saying. I thought.
I mean,
Okay,
no, I thought we were talking
okay,
about
that's
the
what
peak
we'll
in
stick to
general.
that.
Because that is like that's
Or
their-
if
probably
in
their
any
highest level.
other movie they've been seen that.
Because I mean, Star,
Infinite.
Star-Lord was literally a celestial being making shit with his
Yeah.
mind in fucking Guardians 2.
But no. But that was on the Ego planet. That was only because he was on that planet that he was able to do that
That's
stuff.
still his
Because
peak.
yeah, no. But Tyler, that's only specific to that setting because that was like Ego was like a part of the planet, but he was also a part of Ego, so he could like technically like he couldn't morph and all that stuff on another planet. That was only on that planet that he could do that stuff.
But still, if we're gonna
That's why
talk
he was
him at
that
their
strong.
if we're gonna talk him at a certain situation,
Oh God, it's turned
at
into
their
death
peak.
battle.
that would be considered his peak. But since
Yeah,
we're not
but-
gonna do that, let's not. We'll
Okay.
Yeah,
go
that's
from
super
Infinity War.
He
exclusive.
shoots guns at people.
We'll go
Like
from
I'm saying,
Infinity War.
I'm saying, like in general, if they took the Infinity War version of them, put on any setting possible for the most part, like I mean, like that, like I would say that doesn't apply because that's an extremely specific setting.
But still, that's
Yeah.
that's his actual peak.
Okay, whatever.
Is
It
the
doesn't matter.
thing.
Regardless,
Yes.
regardless,
So-
doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't.
A
We're just doing
tier.
it from Infinity War.
A tier.
The
Iron
Hulk
Man.
would have to lead that, I think.
Oh yeah, if
So
we
we're
did do
saying
Infinity
Harley.
War, Hulk wouldn't be in it.
Like I wouldn't say Hulk's like with the rest of those people, but definitely in the next tier, top of that. So because he's basically
So-
indestructible.
So we're
Yeah.
saying A tier is led with Hulk. I think Iron Man has to be in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah,
surf.
probably.
I feel that full-grown Groot is pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, Groot's in there.
Groot.
Probably Black Panther as well. Honestly, 'cause
War
he-
Machine.
No, not well.
Nah.
Technically,
B
War
tier- I would
Machine
say B
is.
tier for War Machine.
Yeah, because War Machine's not as strong as Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
So-
like he didn't create all the shit, so he doesn't like fully
Yeah,
understand
I'd
as
say
much as Tony Stark
Yeah, his
does.
suit just has guns.
Is Black Panther an A tier or a B tier?
I think Black Panther's an
A
A tier.
tier.
I mean,
I think
he's
the vibranium sets him apart.
he's literally indestructible.
say
I mean,
A
in
tier.
Black Panther, there's literally nothing that can kill him
so,
other than another vibranium suit.
Yeah.
So, but I guess this is another thing: is if I think Black Panther is less than Hulk, Iron Man, and I think Groot might be a B tier.
I don't know.
Groot can I don't know, because that's a tough.
Groot's
Because like,
pretty. He's
'cause he
pretty
took-
squishy though.
because he technically doesn't die, but he goes into like baby form, so like he's like
Yeah.
basically like ultra nerfed
He's
where
a
he can't do
regenerator.
anything. So, yeah. So I don't know.
I think Groot is a B tier.
Yeah, I think
Character.
Groot's B tier. He's pretty squishy too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll say he's weak to fire.
Yeah.
And then I guess if you say Groot is a B tier one, where does Ant-Man fall?
I mean, probably B tier. I think all the rest of the characters are like B tier or worse. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. The rest of them are pretty insignificant when it comes to like Infinity.
Do we want to just
Well-
skip to who's the worst?
Maybe
here?
Drax is in the A tier because he's like invincible as well. So.
Yeah, Drax is A tier.
I mean,
Drax
Man's
is A
pretty
tier.
powerful if you can.
He literally can't die. Who's
Why
that's
can't
a
he
good question.
die?
Okay. Yeah, we're skipping because he just doesn't die at anything. And literally in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he's behind the
gets
spaceship
stabbed.
and he just keeps getting thrown around between tree to tree like a comic book and just never gets hurt at all. He's invincible.
Also,
He's
So-
never been shown to take any pain in any of the things whatsoever.
So
Oh,
still left on the table, Black Widow.
I say we just skip to the
Hawkeye.
who's the
Like,
weakest.
Yeah, I say skip to the worst.
I mean, clearly,
Okay, we'll go to from a C
Probably, like,
tier,
Pepper pots.
and then we'll go to an F tier.
Yeah, it's
God.
probably
I mean,
Pepper
it's
Potts.
actually happy. If we're talking about the people on this list, it's definitely Happy Hogan. You know,
I,
like,
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, technically-
you never know. Happy
But
Hogan.
I mean, like, yeah, Happy was trained as a security guard. What was Pepper trained as?
she's fucking the wife.
What,
She
a
knows all his
CEO
shit,
of a
bro.
company?
Yeah, she knows shit, dude. She's a smart woman, dude.
You gotta survive in the business.
I don't
world.
know.
I mean, I
Alright,
think
so
we should
there's-
exclude those two, though.
And then-
Other
Yeah,
than-
I'm
that's-
putting
I would
I'm putting
say
them
that'd
in
be
their
pretty
own
fair.
tier called dog shit.
That's good.
Okay,
too.
good.
That's good too. That works.
Pepper Potts. And,
What about Nick Fury as F
who's
tier?
wait,
The
who's
mortal
the chick
tier?
on the second bottom row, all the way to the right? Is that like the girl from The Hobbit?
That
Wait,
is
second
Wasp.
that is Wasp. That is Wasp.
Oh, she looks like the chick from The
That's a
Hobbit.
girl,
She
because it's the
does.
same actress.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Wasp,
is it?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
it
Yeah,
is.
it is. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember who that
The girl
was.
from the
that looks
Hobbit.
like the girl
Oh
from
yeah,
the
sorry
Hobbit.
viewers.
Where's
Ant-Man and the
Jubilee in this
Wasp.
tier list?
You can't change my mind. No, the Wasp is OP. They can just shrink.
I never.
Nebula
why
is
would you say
Nebula a
Ant-Man
C
was
tier or a B tier?
Probably.
I think
C.
we're done. I think we're done with the
I'd
tier,
say Nick
right?
Fury is F tier.
No.
No, he's good.
Yeah,
No,
or F or D.
He's got like
punished big
unlimited
boss
weapon
tier.
training. He's better than like Hawkeye.
Unlimited
or-
weapon training.
better
He
than
can point a
Black-
gun.
He's better than Black Widow.
How
You think
strong
he's better
is
than Black
Shuri?
Widow?
I don't know who's
Yes.
Have we ever seen that in the movies
Okay.
though?
Yeah,
He blew up
I
that
don't
fucking.
see
He blew
that.
up that jet with a rocket launcher, and then
Wow, he had a
Something
rocket
wrong
launcher.
he killed an
Yeah,
innocent.
it's a rocket launcher.
No, no,
How
no,
much
no.
weapon training
Nick-
do you need to
Nick
shoot
Fury.
a button?
No. So here's what I'm saying
the
though.
weapon
Nick
training.
Fury is capable of killing anybody because he killed that innocent man in that jet in Avengers because the other jet flew away and he didn't care at all. He killed an innocent man.
Oh, yeah,
Nick
he has-
Fury will do anything that
he
it
has
takes to win
moral
the mission.
immunity.
So
No,
I still
okay.
don't think he's high tier. He's not. He, I
Oh,
think
I'm not
he's
saying
like
he's high tier.
at
but he's-
highest D tier.
Yeah, he's probably
What
D tier.
practical advantage does being able to kill anybody without your
Everyone
moral
else on this
compass
list
getting
can
in the way?
kill anybody.
No,
Right.
Black Widow doesn't
Yeah.
kill anybody. Black Widow has to be like on a mission or what.
She was
Right,
like a
so-
fucking KGB agent or some shit.
What
we-
what advantage does that really give you other than the moral compass thing?
Dude, he's done shit, dude.
Yeah,
He's done
he's
shit,
done
son.
time.
He came back
How,
from the
how much
dead
shit has he
Winter
done in the
Soldier.
movies though?
He fucking was on like he was in that minigun shit or whatever and Winter Soldier back from the dead. First of all, he can fake his death.
So can everybody else on this list.
Maybe I don't fucking know. The rest of these characters suck. I think that's
All
all
right,
we
I
learned.
think the main debate now should be who's worse, Nick Fury or Black Widow?
Nick Fury.
I think they're
Black
both pretty
Widow.
useless.
I would
Black
probably
Widow
say
is-
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
I'd say Nick Fury.
It's
Nah,
Nick
Black
Fury
Widow.
set up the entire Avengers.
yeah, but like,
Nick
as a-
Fury lost an
That's
eye
not
to
the
a
point of the
cat.
argument, though.
To be fair, all to do that was just to write a Word document apparently in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, write a
Avenger,
PowerPoint,
no?
create a
The
PowerPoint.
fucking-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the League of
But I
Evil
think Nick
Exes
Fury
from
has a
Scott Pilgrim.
leadership quality that is unmatched by any of the other Avengers. That's why I was
What
saying
about
earlier. That's why I was
Captain
saying-
America?
Well, I mean, Captain America has it too, but that's what I'm saying is like Nick Fury and Captain America could frontline the, everyone could look at Nick
Rectangle Man.
Fury. Everyone could look at Nick Fury.
God.
I think put Steve from Minecraft in the Avengers. Viewers, if you want Steve from Minecraft and the Avengers, please let us know. I mean, yeah.
Fit
I mean,
trainer.
most of these characters just suck. Winter Soldier can't do shit,
I know that
Hey,
Yeah, why is he still
Falcon
in
can't
these?
do shit.
Why is he still in these movies? I
Because
feel
he's
like
probably
I
going to
don't
become the next Captain
This is
America. I think that's what's going to
Captain
happen. He's going
America.
to take over the role. Captain America's probably going to get shot in the leg, but he can't get his leg replaced like by War Machine because movie whatever,
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't do anything.
not a young man anymore.
He's going to be like
Should
Oracle
we
from
expect
Batman.
to be disappointed at the end of
Yes.
this movie?
I think we should expect to be disappointed. It's gonna be the end of an era and an unsure start to another one, I think.
Yeah.
See, I thought that with Infinity War, but I was honestly pretty. I did not think they were going to be able to manage all these characters like well, but I mean they did it pretty fucking well.
they
So I
did.
mean, I don't know.
Do you guys know how long this movie's supposed to be?
3 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I think
thought
there's gonna be
minutes.
like disappointing changes
I heard
in
that.
who stays and who goes, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
it's gonna be. It'll be sad for some people to see the old characters go.
I don't
Um,
think any of those characters are going to go though. I think that's what people are going to be disappointed. Is nothing's actually going to happen.
So that's
I
where,
don't-
where the disappointment's
I don't
gonna come in.
I
I
think
think that's where it's going to come.
Yeah.
I think nothing's really going to change, and people are going to pissed.
Yeah, if nothing changes after all this time, like years have gone by,
Or people might be.
then
Yeah, or people might. Well, I mean, you could see that,
Yeah.
but like people. I mean, I think people are gonna watch this shit regardless of whatever
Right.
happens. People are committed. Like,
yeah.
you know,
We're,
I've had
we're
my
too
problems.
deep at this
I mean,
point.
people just see this shit now. It just is how it is. People like
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp made so much money, and that movie is so bad. It is so garbage. It is the most generic, bland bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. Not the worst, but it's bad.
Not the worst, but it's the worst.
It's so bad. It made like $700+ million. The
I thought it was
first
good.
one sucked. No, Ant-Man and the Wasp is so bad.
How many? Hang on, let's do a quick poll here. Who thought Ant-Man and the Wasp was bad?
I didn't watch it.
Me.
Did anyone else see it?
I didn't like it.
Thank
It
you,
was-
Logan.
Okay.
Exactly.
I did think it was okay. It felt like more
But-
lighthearted than the other movies
but
and
that's-
heisty, but
But that's the problem. Is that it's so generic that it's okay. Like it's not even like
Yeah,
it's not a so
it's-
bad it's good movie like Who Killed Captain Alex or something like that. It's just boring.
it's boring
just
because
boring.
I'd agree. It's kind of generic. It's like a heisty movie. They're enjoyable to watch, but how much would you really want to watch it again?
I just want interesting shit. I just want a Logan of the MCU, dude. I want a fucking Deadpool of the
Oh.
MCU. Like make creative shit. Like
Hey,
it's,
Disney owns Fox now.
I know. It's so sad. God, it's gonna be so terrible, dude. Why are they gonna own the entire entertainment industry? Then Walt Disney's gonna be resurrected and become the president of the United States.
We might have strayed too far off
Okay.
the path.
Yeah, dude. They're gonna resurrect the head, dude. I'm telling you, it's in the
Hey.
freezer.
Yeah,
But does
the
anybody else have any more
cyborg body.
comments about Avengers Endgame? Like, I mean, I'm assuming
Not
we're all
really.
gonna see it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, we're
Hey,
gonna
it's
see
is
it.
20,
so is there anyone here that's not going to see
24
it?
days.
I don't see any reason to like just
Is
say,
there a way-
"Oh,
is
I
there a
don't
way we
like the
can
way
watch
they've
this
gone. Let's
together?
not see it."
That way we can see it together. I don't
No,
think that's
we
gonna
can't
happen.
see it together now. We're gonna be in school for a whole nother month after it comes out. So unless you want to see it again, like,
Well, when's everyone's
that.
spring break?
Yeah,
oh,
on
I
and
don't have
past.
anything else. Yeah, we just have a Easter break left, and that's it.
When's y'all's
when does it come out? What date
The 25th
26th.
of this month?
The
Yeah.
25th, the night of the
April
25th, and then 26th is the first
Oh,
day.
shit.
It's all out.
Perfect. Right
Is it-
before finals.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I
that's about ours too. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be okay. So,
Why would it come
Yeah.
out on a Thursday? Ugh.
no, they premiere on Thursday nights, and then they.
Oh,
float.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Boris, yeah.
yeah, that's what they always do. So yeah, I think that we're done with that topic. What was
What was the third one? Oh,
Yeah.
Brawl.
I want to take a
No.
real quick sponsorship break and thank our sponsor of this
What?
video,
Jif peanut butter.
Rhino Fried Chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna
You're
cut
looking
that.
for some quicken chicken, some fucking chicken, go to Rhino Chicken.
What
Steven,
are you
when-
talking about?
Use
Steven, when did you-
discount code for the kids.
Wait, don't do that. That's not real. Don't do that.
10% off your
Wait,
next
no,
is this
that's
a real
not true.
thing? Wait,
Stop
is this
listening.
wait, what Rhino Chicken?
What is Rhino Chicken?
It was the
Chicken
first.
Rhino. Wait,
it
this
was
is
the
a
first. It was the first thing that came up in the business name generator.
Oh,
What? Are you starting your own fried chicken company or
hey,
something?
Hey guys,
It's
you
a
want
fi-
it's a Chicken Rhino.
Yay! That's the
that's the
mascot.
logo.
There's a fandom behind that apparently.
I
So
feel
strong.
stronger now.
What was
With
our
Rhino Chicken.
Rhino Chicken. Everybody, that's
Like
our
I
thing.
said,
Trademark, can't
10%,
steal it.
10% off your next box of chicken.
No, that's not-
if you
don't
use
listen to him.
Discount code
There's
for
no discount
the
code.
kids.
Well, there's a Rhino Market in Delhi. Does it work there, T-Van?
No, this is Rhino Chicken.
Oh, okay.
All right, so wait, what's our last topic?
Viewers, we know exactly what we're doing. Don't worry, okay? This is just we're really,
Other than Rhino Chicken?
I
Dylan
thought
addressing the
I thought
viewers.
Brawl was supposed to be the last topic, but I don't want to.
Is that what we really want to talk about?
No, I think we
Nah.
just cut it at the Rhino Chicken. I'll do an outro. We'll roll an outro right here. You ready?
Yeah.
Um,
Rhino Chicken's probably the way to end.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for listening to the podcast on this fine afternoon. I want to thank all the guys for being here and hanging out, giving some opinions and some thoughts for the inaugural podcast. We hope to continue this podcast and make it to the big leagues of the world.
No, we will. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Like I said, I just want to thank you for listening. And this has been the For the Kids podcast by
For the Kids by the Kids.
Oh, is there any before we cut it? Is there any? Does anybody want to shout out any shout outs out there? Anybody in the? No, nobody wants to shout. Logan, no, you're not shouting out your Twitch.
No.
Shouting out your YouTube channel.
Shout out to the
Can I,
local e-girls.
Yeah.
Don't want to be
Can I
attached.
shout out Christina Applegate?
You can shout out Christina Applegate.
Shout out to
Viewers, please
Christina
let us
Applegate.
know how we can improve in the comments. Well, please, if you like Roblox Death Zone, please let us know in the comments. We appreciate all the feedback. Okay. Thank you so much. This is
Okay.
hashtag for the kids. Signing out.
Hashtag for the kids.
Goodbye.
For the Kids.